Alright guys, hello and welcome to another episode of Muv-Luv. We are on the boat. It is time to go to Sado Dashima. So let's go. Honestly, it doesn't even feel like we're on a boat right now. I'm sure that's partially due to the calm weather, but the ship's massive size makes for a really smooth ride. I can hardly feel the waves at all. Today is Christmas Eve. Perfect time for the mission. In the previous timeline, this is when they put Alternative 5 into effect. And I have a hard time believing they planned such a huge operation for this exact date by sheer coincidence.
クリスマスってのはね、2つの意味があるのよ。わかる？
いや、
一つは一人の子供が人類に夢と希望を与えた日。
Sumika. I guess. They're making that comparison.
もう一つはね、大人が子供に夢見させる日。サンタがこんなんじゃ、あんたも夢なんか持てないでしょ。早く戻って夢の続き見なさいよ。
最初の意味はどこ行ったんですか？やっぱり何かに例えたいんじゃないんですか？
私は聖母にはなれなかったとでも言っておきましょうか。
どういう意味ですか？
戻りなさい。時間は普遍的なものじゃないの。いつこの時間が奪われてもおかしくないってことはあんたが一番知ってるでしょうね。
She was trying to make... If she was trying to be the Holy Mother, I guess that would make Sumika the child in that metaphor. I don't know, whatever. Just over the horizon is Sado Dashima and the Beta Stronghold. This is going to be the stage for our first all-out battle. It's going to be the first of many encounters with the Beta for us, and the first big step toward mankind's ultimate victory. We can't afford to lose here. And I'm going to do my part to protect Sumika. We have to ensure her safety for the sake of humanity's future. Hello. Captain. Yeah, not that rat poison again. No thanks, I'm not thirsty. Yeah, I guess you could say that. Oh no, that hasn't been a problem lately at all. In fact, I'd almost completely forgotten about it until you just brought it up. Yeah, I think we're probably gonna be fine on that part. Yeah, the captain's always shown a lot of concern for me and my condition. She's even gone out of her way to help get me treatment. I was just thinking, that's all. Not too much on my mind to fall asleep. Feel like the coup was a pretty major operation though. Though I guess it wasn't really planned, so I don't know if it counts. No, it's not that I'm nervous or anything. Okay, yeah, maybe I'm a little nervous. Really? Even you, Captain? This is a big one. Yep, so she's nervous too, huh? She sure doesn't look like it. You know, that actually makes me feel a little better. You're anything but. I feel like you're some kind of superwoman, honestly. I mean, it's not just you. All the women around me are so strong, and I don't just mean physically. Very true. And then just throw anyone, like, in Taku's position, they probably could have died. I feel like Tataru got lucky a bunch of times. The era you're born in like hardens you to its general conditions. Yeah, true that. That's why people are pretty soft these days. I'm just saying, people are a little soft, pretty sensitive, myself included, actually. Just as well, I shouldn't say all people, but at least I'll just say Canadians. Just as we live in a pretty good country. Man, I've got so much respect for you guys. Seriously.
白金、
Yes.
貴様、女とうまくいってないのか？
Kinda. But we're kind of always having girl problems. What? It's just kind of our protagonist powers. But no, why would he think that? And where the hell is this even coming from?
なんだ、違うのか？私の経験からすると、女の
That's
強さが
crazy.
どうこう言うやつは、大抵捨てられた男だぞ。
I feel like I've never seen that situation. Where I know someone who got dumped talks about how strong women are. It's kind of weird. I didn't get dumped.
驚いたな。私はこの手の読みを外したことはなかった。
I mean, we literally didn't get dumped, so her intuition is just wrong here. You're surprised. Never in my wildest dreams would I have pictured you asking about girl problems.
貴様、それはどういう意味だ？
I mean, you just don't seem like the type to gossip about relationship drama or whatever.
なるほど。軍人としては頼れても、色恋沙汰に関しては当てになら
That
ない。
is kind of crazy if you think about it. Yeah. But it's different, you know. No, I just,
なんだ？貴様が考えていたのは、そこまで言いづらい内容だったのか？
no, it's not that.
じゃあ、ぜひ聞かせてもらいたいな。
Oh man, this isn't good. How can I put this delicately? Okay, well, keep in mind this is just a personal impression, alright?
うん、それで？
She looks so cocky, man. I've never seen her so expressive outside of this scene. She had a lot of expression throughout this conversation. It's nice. I guess I just didn't really see you as the type of person who'd want to get involved in other people's personal affairs.
え？
Well, like, as a general rule, you seem to deliberately avoid sticking your nose in our business. It's a way to convey that you trust us and expect us to behave like full-fledged surface pilots, I guess? You're kind of a perfectionist by nature, so once you draw a line in the sand like that, I feel like you usually make absolutely sure not to cross it.
なるほど。そんなに堅物に見えてるのか。
To be fair to Tataru, I also had that interpretation of her character. I mean, I wouldn't go that far. I mean, she seemed pretty, like, just from our interactions. Like, there were some, like, moments where she seemed kind of nice, but she does seem, like, pretty strict in general. Which you kind of have to be if you're the captain, so it's not like it's a fault of hers or anything. I mean, I wouldn't go that far.
いいんだ。確かに私は他人の色恋沙汰に個人的な興味は全くない。
So I was right.
まあ、部隊長責任の範疇で部下のメンタル面を気にかけるよう努力はしているがな。だからその手の話で相談に乗れたとしても、人の経験談や数少ない自分の体験を参考に分析して比較評価するだけだ。
Boss reference, haha. Classic Captain Isumi. He's using the classic line. I love whenever you get the opportunity to say classic talk or classic something, I love to take it. But I didn't get the joke. So now I'm sad. If someone were to come to me for that kind of advice, I try my best to cross-reference their situation with things I've heard from other people. Oh, it's not even a joke. It's just the way she said it. Yeah, that is kind of
その手の
funny.
話だったら宗方の方が
Okay.
よっぽど頼りになるだろうしな。
Yeah, Munakata does seem like she has a lot of experience. Respectfully. Not dissing. I'd already told you I didn't get dumped. Now could you please drop it already?
まあいい。
I mean, we literally didn't get dumped. She totally thinks I'm lying.
貴様のような特別な存在であれば、私には想像もつかない振動もたくさんあるんだろうね。
Special, huh? Trust me, it's nothing too crazy, and for what it's worth, your guess wasn't too far off. Is this a new song? I didn't get dumped by Sumita, obviously, but I was thinking about a girl, so she was half right.
そうか。
Half points,
それが貴様の
participation
中で
trophy.
解決できればそれでいいんだ。心の整理さえつけられればな。
Yeah, I won't let it get in the way of the mission. Wouldn't want to break surface pilot code after all. I can't let people see that I'm wavering or stressed out. They'll just get worried about me. Doesn't matter if I'm struggling as long as I don't let it show. Besides, this Sumika stuff isn't worth getting stressed out over anyhow.
そういえば、貴様にはまだ聞いていなかったが、
Ask me about what?
貴様は何のために戦っているんだ？
That's something a lot of people ask me in this world. Probably says something about how uncertain I must look sometimes. Unless that's just how they break the ice in this world. Sort of like asking about someone's blood type or astrological sign. Those are horrible icebreakers, man. So hey, nice to meet you. What's your blood type? I'm an AB guy. Actually don't know my own blood type. I'm fighting to take back what I've lost.
取り戻したの？
I've lost a lot of things that mattered most to me. Some were stolen away, some I destroyed through my own incompetence. Selfish as it might sound, I just want to try and get them back.
確かに欲張りな話だな。だがそういう貴様だからこそ特別な任務が与えられるのかもしれんな。
I kinda doubt that.
70年代にアメリカ軍が学術調査した兵士の心理に関する話があるんだが、
Soldier mentality.
ああ、2つの世界大戦と初期のベータ戦での兵士の心理を比較調査することで、異星人と戦う場合のストレスや新兵への効果的な動機づけを研究したんだ。
Smart, actually. How are they able to get that kind of data from world wars? What do you mean? Don't they just like interview people or just medical records?
当時存命していた退役軍人を
Yeah.
探し出し、
That
世界
doesn't
各
seem
国
that
で
hard.
地道に聞き取り調査したらしい。
Look at the sky, man. It's looking nice. Crispy. Man, that must have taken some serious time and effort. The US military is always so painstakingly comprehensive. When it comes to war, they always explore every avenue that could potentially grant their country even a slight advantage, even if they have to resort to unethical means. Which is I mean, it's a good trade if you're an American.
その中で最前線の兵士が何のために戦うのかという調査項目で面白い結果が出たんだ。
Oh yeah? Like what?
最も多かった理由、なんだと思う？
Probably either to save the world or to save their country. Or maybe save their family. Something in that vein. Probably to protect the Earth and their fellow men, though I guess for the veterans it would probably just be to protect their respective countries.
外れだ。それは送り出す側と戦場に行く前の兵士が多く答える理由らしいぞ。
Or they actually go into the war? Huh, no kidding.
戦場に行ってもそう考える者もいるだろう。だが戦争の現実を知らない者ほど建前や理想、教育の影響でそう答える者が多いそうだ。
I see.
特に送り出す側や世間は家族が戦場に赴くという重い事実を受け入れるための言い訳としてそういう
I mean,
言
this
葉を
makes sense,
欲しがる
yeah.
のだろうな。
Okay, so if it wasn't to protect the Earth, was it to protect their families and loved
残
ones?
念ながらそれも前線に行く前に多い理由だ。特に送り出す側はそれが本音だと思いたが
If
るらし
it's
い。
none of those, maybe it's just to survive? Just for survival, maybe? Yeah, of
結
course.
局一番多いのは
Oh, fighting for their
仲間のため
comrades.
だそうだ。
That makes a lot of sense. Since the whole squad is almost basically just like one being, right? Because when one gets knocked out, you might be screwed. And obviously there's a lot of bonding in life and death situations.
驚いたことに戦う相手が人間だろうがベータだろうがこの結果
Huh. Interesting.
同じ戦火をくぐり抜け苦楽を共にしてきた戦友を死なせたくない。
Sure.
だから必死に戦うことができるというわけだ。
Makes sense.
大きく差があって自転が敵に対する恐怖らしい。
Because they were scared? I
例
see.
えば独ソ戦末期敗走したドイツ軍の奮戦がそれだ。
Yeah, I'd be scared too if I was Germany at that part.
ソビエト
At
軍の
that
捕虜
point.
になったら何をされるかわからないという恐怖が装備も指揮もボロボロだったドイツ軍を奮起させたらしい。
We know what the Soviets did to them, and it wasn't great. And that's basically the position of humanity as a whole in this war. I could definitely see fear being a really common motivator right now, but apparently concern for our comrades tends to come first. What about you, Captain? What are you fighting for?
私か。そうだね。私も結局は仲間のために戦っているな。隣で戦っている戦友を1秒でも長く生かすために。
I'm gonna be sad, man. Dude, I know someone's gonna die. Hopefully not, though. And then hopefully we just have a clean mission for once, but... someone's on the chopping block. Honestly, I feel like the most likely person is probably the captain. But that's just kind of a trope. I can understand that, but I must say I'm a little surprised. Definitely a more simplistic answer than I'd expect from the leader of a special task force like A01.
だからといって人類の勝利やオルタネイティブ計画の成功という目的がブレているわけではない。背部に突入しろという命令があれば生還の可能性が低くてもそれに従う。だが実際に突入した後にはその目的だけで戦い切るのは難しいのかもしれないな。それはもっとこう直接的な目の前にある何かのために命を懸けたいという願望なのか。自分の死は決して無駄ではないという何がしかの意味を求めている。
Sure.
ま
A
あ
meaningful
そ
death.
れはどのみちある種のセンチメンタリズムなんだろうが、いつの間にかそう思うようになってしまっていたな。しかも実践を重ねるたびにその思いはますます強くなる。
Made sense. When you gotta witness the horrors of war firsthand and cope with the fact that you could literally die at any minute, no light at the end of the tunnel is gonna keep you sane. Those who have yet to see true combat may talk about saving the world, but those who have just want something tangible to hold on to. I mean, to be fair, you've seen combat and you still talk about saving the world, but that's then your special case. I wonder if I'll start to feel the same way after this battle. I guess this is like the larger scale battle Taku's been part of, besides, I guess, maybe the battle where he lost his memories at the end of Unlimited. That probably went crazy too.
私が見るに貴様はすでにその域を通り過ぎてしまっているような気がする。
Huh?
だからこそさっき貴様が言っていた戦う理由に到達したんじゃないのか。
But I haven't been in a real battle yet? Yes, you have.
確かにそうなんだ。
Why do they keep saying that? That's a true, that's a real battle against the beta, but you kind of have too. During the training incident. So, I don't know.
だがだからこそ納得する。貴
And I guess that he literally did, and then in Unlimited, but I'm not all that special, really. No, you're definitely pretty special.
部下の死を任務として割り切りながらも、それを支えにしなければ死に向き合えない私には、貴様のような考え方はできないだろう。
I mean, sure, I'd never go out of my way to save combat if it meant compromising the mission, but even so, I don't want to lose my friends either, you know?
分かっている。貴様の戦う理由には、それが含まれていると言っているんだ。
Huh?
貴様の戦う理由を簡単に言えば、自分のためということだ。
We are? Kinda. But our own benefit also includes saving the world, so it's lucky.
これまでの貴様の言動から、そこに極端な利己性は感じられない。自分のために戦いながら、結果的に他者をも救おうとする。まさに貴様は
Thank you,
理
thank
想論
you.
を掲げているんだ。
Well, that's probably just because I don't have any true combat experience.
確かに実戦ではないが、あれほどの体験をしながらも、今それを口にできるのは、相当なバカか、本当に肝が据わっているかのどちらかでしかない。
Agreed? I feel like it's real. I don't know why it's technically true that he has no combat experience. I guess when he fought the beta in the training grounds, it wasn't a real mission, so he technically doesn't have real mission experience. But the crew was fighting, bro. That was real. Life and death shit. All I did was run away from my problems. Hell, I wouldn't even be here right now if they hadn't followed me back to my world. Even now, I still find myself questioning my resolve from time to time. That's just classic Tataru, though. Even when he steals his resolve, there's always a little cracks in there. I think you're probably giving me too much credit, though I'm not exactly sure myself.
そうか。それでも貴様は少なくともバカではないというのが私の評価なんだがな。
We'll take that, sure. Well, thanks for the pity vote, I guess.
緊張していると言いながらその余裕、頼もしいな。
Oh, please, it's only because you helped me unwind.
まあいい。とにかく貴様が見えていない自分自身の一部分は、この任務である程度見極められるはずだ。
Yeah, maybe so. You know, on second thought, I think the captain might be right. Maybe I already have the right mentality. I've got both an ultimate long-term goal of restoring the worlds to their rightful order, and a more immediate personal goal of protecting Sumika, something tangible to keep me motivated. As of right now, my final objective is to get rid of whatever it is that made me a causality conductor to break the cycle and set the worlds back to normal. And I still intend to exterminate the beta and save our species along the way. But there's no denying that having Sumika here with me, even as the 00 unit, is what gives me strength to push forward and take things one step at a time. Also, I can't deny that it's the reason I've been feeling so conflicted. I'm trying my best to keep our relationship professional, for the sake of the mission, but I can't help having feelings for her. I think that's probably why I'm having doubts about my resolve. I wonder what the captain would do if she were in a situation like this. So hey, mind if I ask a hypothetical question? Totally doesn't involve me.
なんだ。
Say you were going out with someone from your own unit, and they also happen to play an integral role in your overall mission.
なかなか難しい状況設定だな。それで
If you were in that position, how much would you let your feelings for them influence the way in which you carry out your duties?
そもそもそんなやつと付き合わない。
True.
という答えは当然
Yeah.
求めてないだろうな。
Right. Oh, and please don't give me the stock answer like the mission always comes first, either. I want to know how you really feel.
本音か。
But what if she really feels the mission comes first? I mean, only as much as you feel comfortable telling me, of course.
だが、そういう聞き方をしてくる以上、私に対する興味ではなく、貴様が抱えている悩みに関連しての質問なんだろう。
Damn, right, saw right through me though. I guess that was pretty much obvious. Yeah, I was about to say that super specific question.
特別任務のためなのか、
Like, come
個
on,
人的
bruh.
な相談なのか知らんが、何かの参考になるなら答えよう。
Yeah, thanks, I'd appreciate it.
そうだな。私は弱くて臆病な人間だから、多分任務に支障がない限りの最大限、市場を反映してしまうと思う。
Huh? That doesn't sound like you at all. I mean, you're so resolute and conscientious. I feel like you never let your emotions get in the way. I mean, she kept her wits about her after Sergeant Jinguji's death and during our one-on-one crash course, and whenever she commanded us in training.
いや、臆病で弱いからこそ、失
Oh.
敗を恐れて
Man,
知
she's
識になるし、
really revealing stuff
強気
to
に出る
us.
ものなんだ。
I didn't really think of her like that either. Are you
貴
serious?
様たちは私のことを完璧主義などと言っているが、そういう風に見えているのも臆病さの自信のなさの裏返
Thanks
し
for
なの。
being so honest. I wasn't expecting this level of honesty. Jeez. So she puts in all that effort just to compensate for her shortcomings? So that's not something you can do without recognizing your own weaknesses first.
それに、私は狡猾な女だから、その恋人に市場を反映したことを周囲には絶対に悟らせないようにすると思う。
I see, so that's where her attention to detail would come in handy. And I'm sure she'd do that with just as much precision as everything else.
そうすることが周囲の者に対する礼儀だろう。貴様の設定した状況であれば、なおさらな。
I see, so even a stern commander like the captain would let her emotions influence her actions. This just goes to show we're all only human. Besides Sumita. Of course, to pull that off without anyone noticing, you need to be capable of looking at the situation and your own actions from a calm, objective standpoint. The fact that she's cautious and scrupulous enough to manage that is probably what makes her commander material. Sergeant Jinduji said something incredibly similar.
だが、実際はどうだろう。そこまでその人を好きでいられるかどうか。
Why do you say that?
戦う理由の話だが、私はある男に生きて会い続けるために必死に戦っていたんだ。
Oh. Huh? She's got some dude waiting for her on the outside?
だが、さっきも言ったように、実践を重ねるたび、仲間を殺さないためという理由が強くなっていった。その男に生きて会うことの大きさは変わらないが、それよりも仲間を殺したくない気持ちが勝ってしまった。
If she knew the truth about Unit A01, she wouldn't have been thinking about the chance of seeing him again. Oh yeah. If she was a candidate for the 00 unit? Interesting.
だから
So she doesn't know about
貴
it.
様の質問にあった恋人への思いにも、それと同じような変化が起きるかもしれない。そうなったら逆に、付き合っているからこそ、その相手に厳しくしてしまうかもしれないな。
To be perfectly honest, I feel like you might just approach it in that way from the start.
そうかもな。まあ、こんな話が貴様の役に立てばいいんだが。
The captain has no idea that everyone in A01 was brought in to test their viability as a 00 unit candidate. Yeah, that's what I was saying. If she knew the fate that was in store for those candidates, she wouldn't even have been thinking about meeting him again. She's not the sort to indulge in wishful thinking. Even if she were chosen and they successfully transferred her memories And personality, the 00 unit is a military secret. They never allow her to meet with one of her old acquaintances. So this guy you're talking about, is he your lover?
恋人か。まあ、現状で
Mysterious
は
man.
私の片思いだ。
Probably will never meet him. Or we will probably never meet him. Maybe she can meet him. And yeah, if he's not even family, there's no way in hell they'd ever let her see him again. Nobody in A01 knows the real reason it was established, which means they probably don't know a thing about Sumika. I think it's safe for me to pry a little bit more. Probably. That's a pretty vague answer coming from you.
何しろ手強い競争相手が3人もいるからな。
What that?
それに
It's a love
私は送り合う
pentadon?
だろ。
That's crazy. Oh, he's got 4 girls after him all at once? Sounds like he's quite the chick magnet. I wonder, like, since I know you guys told me that some of these characters are from different games by the developer, I wonder if this is like a reference to another game where it was like a harem protagonist guy, and this girl was one of the love interests. I don't know, I'm just guessing since people told me that. Or maybe it's just because there aren't that many men anymore.
モテモテ。
Oh, whoops, kinda thought that one had been around for a long time. It means a dude who's popular with the ladies, but anyway, why don't you just let those other girls know you're a captain in the military? Feel like that might scare them off.
それが厄介なことに全員が知り合いで。
Sisters?
私の姉妹だから。
What
運の
that?
肩書きなんていうこけ落としは全く通用しないんだ。
Okay, that's kind of a crazy love pentadon. 4 sisters after one died. Sisters? Well, yeah, 3 sisters, but 4 including herself. You have 3 sisters and you're all in love with the same guy? Holy smokes, that sounds like a huge mess. You can make a soap opera out of this. True.
ああ、
That's crazy.
お互い確認したわけではないが、見ていればわかる。揃いも揃って趣味の悪い姉妹でな。
Are you the oldest captain?
いや、上に一人姉がいる。
So she's the second oldest then. Not sure why, but I really pictured her being the oldest because of her captain role. It's easy to assume that. And they're all alive, I take it.
ああ、今のところはな。姉は内務省、
Ministry of
下の二人
Internal
とその男は
Affairs.
帝国陸軍の戦術機に乗ってる。
Ah. If they're in the IJA, that means there was a chance she would have ended up fighting her own loved ones during the coup d'etat. So it's not just me and the rest of my squad, even the captain, who was never a political hostage, must have had her fair share of inner conflicts. She may call herself a spineless weakling, but she still carried out her duties back then despite her reservations. And more importantly, Captain, are they involved in this operation too?
機密保持の関係上、直接は聞いていない。だが、リストを見る限り、一番下の妹の部隊に
That's
参加して
scary.
いたな。
If she's an Imperial Army surface pilot, then she must be part of the whiskey unit. They're the ones who will be charging in first and create a diversion. And after the orbital divers land, they'll be following them into the hive. Yeah, literally the most risky unit. I see. You must be really worried.
確かに心配だが、あの子やその仲間たちを信じるより他にできることはない。
At least
私は
Tsukiyomi is down to be in that
信じる
unit.
だけだ。
Surely she will save everyone. And the Stampeders.
まあ、私の部隊が作戦に参加していることを妹が知らないのは唯一の救いだ。
Huh?
あの子はまだ若いからな。何も知らなければ余計なことに気を取られずに済む。機密レベルの高い A01 部隊の所属でよかったなんて初めて思った。
The captain's so incredible. I'm sure she's actually worried sick about her sister, obviously. Who wouldn't? And I don't think she's just been forcing herself not to mention it because it's against the surface pilot code. Even without a set of unwritten rules to adhere to, I think she's still too iron-willed to show any sign of weakness. Hell, I'm almost positive that she was torn up about Sergeant Shinjuji's death on the inside. I know the sergeant's teachings really resonated with her. She probably waited to cry until she got back to her room, just like Sergeant Shinjuji did that time she lost a cadet in a training accident. She never once let the rest of the unit see her grieving. To be honest, getting all solemn and sympathetic on her behalf is probably pretty damn presumptuous of me, but I can't really help myself. I haven't gotten the hang of that surface pilot code yet. I agree, it's in her best interest not to know, but I wouldn't be too grateful if I were you. Don't you see? Once this operation's over, your sister's totally gonna have the upper hand on you. Well, your crush is gonna be worried sick about her for the duration of the mission. Pretty sure he'll come away from this feeling a lot more attached to her. Meanwhile, since A01 is shrouded in a veil of mystery, I have no idea that you were even involved at Sadodashima. So, once this is all over, you gotta get out there and strut your stuff. Appeal. You got it. Sure, maybe you can't talk about your mission, but I'm sure you can find a suitable way to drop some hints about how you feel. You stupid. Oh, come on. You can't say that until you at least given it a shot. Yeah. Kinda like Tataru on almost. Especially like an extra. But what do you mean? Oh, gotcha.
うちの姉妹とあいつは幼馴染ということもあってお互い知りすぎているだけに仕方がない部分もあるのだが
Wait, you're childhood friends?
なんだ急に幼馴染がそんなに珍しいのか
No, it's just that the girl I like happens to be a childhood friend of mine too.
なんだ貴様もかいいか幼馴染はサインが見えにくいからわかりやすくアピールしろよ
That was Tataru, not Sumita. It's too late for that. Turns out I was the dense one in this scenario.
なんだとということは貴様がその子に好かれたのか
Well, I felt the same way about her, but I never really recognized what those feelings meant. So I had no idea about the two of us, no idea that the two of us felt the same way about each other ever since we were little. Huh? Sorry, what was that? I didn't quite catch that, but it definitely didn't sound like the captain I know.
いや、なんでもないわ。じゃなくって、なんでもない。
Don't sweat it.
とにかく、今の話からすると、とりあえず互いの思いは伝わったようだな。おめでとう。
Thanks, I appreciate it.
参考までに聞くが、貴様はどうして相手の気持ちに気づいたんだ
Huh? Oh, shoot, I can't remember. I remember that Sumita and I started dating, but I can't recall the details of how we got there. And what? I mean, the hot spring thing, right? Man, how did we start going out? I feel like I'm forgetting something pretty major. And then the Maya ultimatum thing. Sure, it's been over 3 years since then, but this isn't something I should have trouble remembering, barring some serious memory loss. Hold on, we're thinking. Captain. You did spill a lot. We should pay her back, I guess. It's okay. Oh, the captain's showing her true colors. Damn, she might be even more aggressive than Lieutenant Hayase. It's pretty obvious how strongly she feels about this guy, and I probably added fuel to the fire with that stuff about her little sister. Guess I've got a responsibility to give her something. Give me a sec, I'm trying to remember.
いや無理にとは。
That's okay. Now let's see here. When exactly did I realize I had feelings for her? The only one huge aha moment I can distinctly recall. Oh yeah, maybe it was... When was the kiss? That was after the Maya ultimatum, right? I think it must have been that. Okay, Captain, I think I've got it.
そうか。で、何がきっかけだった？
Well, no, it was the spot. Hot springs. Yeah. I knew it was that. That's why I said that first. Well, there's this time when the two of us were in a hot spring together and she washed my bat for me. That's when it hit me.
何？それはもちろん。
Yep. That's the strat. That's what you gotta do, Captain. The only way. Well, yeah, kinda how hot springs work.
貴様の恋人をなかなか抱いたんだな。うん。確かにそこまでやればいくら鈍感といえども。
Yeah, and you're used to being seen in a fortified suit, so it should be a piece of cake for you.
貴様は乙女心というものが全く分かってないな。
Apparently not. Nope. Hey, what's that supposed to mean? No offense, Captain, but you're not exactly the most feminine person I know, though neither is Sumita for that matter.
貴様の恋人がそこまでの勝負に出ざるを得なかった気持ちが我がことのように理解できるな。
What makes you say that?
いくら強化装備で羞恥心が麻痺していようが、好きな人の前で裸になるのは全く別のことなんだ。
Hey, come on, daughter, it's not that hard to understand. Oh, it is?
貴様はタイの連中からその辺のことをよく叩き込んでもらえ。私がみんなに言っておいてやる。
No, you don't need to do that. Now you're just blowing things out of proportion.
おそらく私は貴様の恋人と異常に話が合うはずだ。いや、絶対に合う。
Come on, Captain, calm down.
そんな男に惚れる女もしょうがないと言えばしょうがないな。
Right.
とにかく貴様は絶対に生きて帰ってその子に今までの償いをすること。死ぬことは絶対に許さん。
Oh, okay.
これは命令だ。副将。
Eep. I will survive this mission and make it up to Sumita. Ooh, we name dropped Sumita. Oh crap, I let her name slip. Though I guess that's not a huge deal. Nobody knows who Sumita is, let alone that she's the 00 unit.
スミカというのか。美しい名だな。貴様が生きている限り大切にしてやれ。
No need to make that in order. I've got it under control.
なんか腹が立つわ。
It's just confidence. Captain.
冗談だ。
Man, this girl's got some serious manipulation tactics. No wonder she's able to boss Lieutenants Hayase and Munakata around.
さて、長くなってしまったな。私は戻るが、貴様はどうする？
I think I'm gonna stay out here for a while.
そうか。だが、できる限り多く寝ておけよ。特に貴様はあまり薬物に頼れないんだからな。
Yeah, let's not take drugs. We're a battle again. That didn't go well last time. Yes, ma'am. Yeah, I think I'm done with sleeping pills and stimulants for now. After everything the captain did to help me combat my PTSD, I can't afford to have another flashback. I'm glad we had the chance to talk things over. Thanks for lending me an ear.
私も勉強になった。この任務が終わって休暇が取れたら、早速温泉作戦を決行する。
Operation Hot Spring. May the winds of fortune be at your back, ma'am. Wow, I never would have suspected any of that, but I guess it's probably just because I never talked at length with Captain before. I wish I had the chance to open up to her a lot sooner. Maybe then I would have had an easier time dealing with Yuto-sensei and Sumika. I guess I felt too awkward to start a conversation with her, knowing that she saw me at my lowest point, right after Sergeant Jinguji died.
タケル
Another challenger appears. We're actually gonna end here though. I am so hungry right now. Uh, good episode. Didn't really expect a romance relationship talk, but I enjoyed myself. See you next time.